Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and today I have a preview video. I've had a goal to crack open a fat pack or bundle from every standard issued set since I started playing Magic the Gathering right before the Return to Ravnica block. A couple of months ago, I was down to 2 bundles left to crack. I looked out and found an Eldritch Moon fat pack at a great price. Check out each pack cracking video from my Eldritch Moon fat pack in a playlist located on my channel. I really didn't think I would be able to get my hands on the final bundle I needed to crack. In fact, I found a seller who had an opened bundle with all the contents minus the packs, but they included some random cards. I resigned myself to purchasing the opened bundle and calling it good. I've added the video from my mailbag series when I went through the open bundle contents in the description below. I lucked out again. I would definitely say patience in searching for good deals does pay off occasionally. So what bundle did I manage to get for an outstanding deal? None other than Kaladesh. I was browsing eBay when I came across a newly listed Kaladesh bundle for $35 or best offer. What did I do? Snatch it up immediately? Nope. Like a true bargain hunter, I went back and forth with the seller and purchased this bundle for $25. Fan-freaking-tastic, especially when most often these go for $80 to $100, even more. Now I just need to pull a Caladesh invention from the bundle and the dream will be complete. The Caladesh Expansion was the first set in the Caladesh block, which also included Aether Revolt. It has 264 cards in the set, broken out among 101 commons, 80 uncommons, 53 rares, 15 mythic rares, and 15 basic lands. In Caladesh, the Gatewatch storyline continues, with the Planeswalker heroes coming to Kaladesh to further investigate the behind-the-scenes scheming of Nicol Bolas. When Kaladesh was released in October of 2016, it didn't feature any returning mechanics. Instead, 2 new mechanics were introduced along with a new resource with mana-like abilities. The first new mechanic, Crew, not only introduced a new keyword ability, but also debuted a new subtype. Artifacts gained a new subtype of vehicle. Smuggler's Copter was a very powerful vehicle during its time in Standard. In order to crew Smuggler's Copter, I can tap any number of creatures that I control with total power 1 or greater. Smuggler's Copter then becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn, allowing me to attack or block. The second new mechanic introduced in Kaladesh was Fabricate. For example, when I cast Angel of Invention, I can fabricate 2. I will either put 2 +1/+1 counters on Angel of Invention, or I will put 2 1/1 colorless servo artifact creatures onto the battlefield. Kaladesh introduced a powerful resource called Energy into Magic the Gathering. Featuring a new symbol, energy counters were placed on players rather than creatures. Energy can be spent to activate abilities. For instance, on the very overpowered artifact Aetherworks Marvel, I can cash in 6 energy counters to cast a card from the top 6 cards of my library without paying its mana cost, like maybe Emrakul, the Promised End, or Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. Kaladesh features 4 planeswalkers. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, a monocolored red planeswalker, returns to her home plane to discover that her mother, Pia Nalaar, is still alive. Nissa, Vital Force, a monocolored green planeswalker, travels to Kaladesh in support of Chandra. Dovin Bond, a new white-blue planeswalker, is part of the consulate, which governs access to Kaladesh's Aether. Saheeli Rai, a blue-red planeswalker, is an expert artificer supporting the cause against the consulate. With the heavy focus on artifacts in Kaladesh, Wizards picked up where they left off with the masterpieces that were found in Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch. 54 cards named Kaladesh Inventions were chosen from Magic's past, including the mythic rare cycle of Gearhulks from Kaladesh. These powerful artifacts were printed on premium foil, similar to the foil found on From the Vault products, and inserted into Kaladesh and Aether Revolt packs. These popular reprints are still high in demand and maintain value from as low as $35 up to $800 for Magic All-Stars like Mana Crypt and Soul Ring. Okay, taking a look at the contents of the bundle. This was the first year that Wizards changed the bundles from fat packs. Fat packs contain 9 boosters, bundles contain 10 boosters. Came with this useless storage box I suppose to store dye in. Most often I use it to mail products through USPS. Don't steal, you'll definitely get caught. My favorite part about the bundles and fat packs was the player's guide that I'll look at in just a moment. Take a look at the outer art. Hopefully I can pull it apart without it tearing. Came off pretty easy. The inside art features the skyline of Kaladesh and Saheeli Rai. On the back, it gives information on what's in the bundle, the player's guide, the Caladesh card box, 10 booster packs, 80 card basic land pack, a spin down life counter, and a magic quick reference card, along with the front art of Saheeli Rai. Looking at the player's guide, which is one of my favorite things to look at with the older fat packs and bundles, gives a little bit of information about Kaladesh. One of my favorite pieces of this book, the top 10 cards. Chandra was number 1 and definitely an all-star in standard. Sky Sovereign console flagship, powerful mythic, but wasn't as good as Smuggler's Copter. Saheeli Rai, Dynavolt Tower, Noxious Gearhulk, part of the cycle of monocolored Gearhulks for each color. Dovin Bond, I was able to open that up in a pre-release and had quite a bit of fun in a control deck. Angel of Invention, Blooming Marsh, enemy colored fast lands. We'll take Brawler and Panharmonicon, which has become a more valued card over time. Information about Kaladesh. Information about the races in Kaladesh. The Inventor's Fair, which is a main theme throughout both Kaladesh and Aether Revolt. Information about the Planeswalkers, the new ones to Kaladesh, Saheeli Rai and Dovin Bond, along with the returning Planeswalkers, Nissa and Chandra. And then the story spotlight cards that feature what happens in the storyline as captured on cards in the set. And finally, the card encyclopedia, which is a fantastic thing back in the day. Nowadays, if you want to look at cards in the set, go to scryfall.com. Okay, let's take a look at the bundle contents. Spin down die. See if I can roll a lucky 7. Nope, 19. Not even close. Comes with the 80 land pack, the reference card, and then the 10 booster packs. Okay, now that I've shown off the contents of the bundle, in the review video, I'll cover the overall highlights of the bundle. Will I get lucky and pull a Planeswalker, an enemy colored Fastland, or will I get extremely lucky and pull a Kaladesh Invention? I'll also do my usual financial analysis to determine if I can even make my money back. Even though I was able to get a still of a deal for this Kaladesh bundle, I still paid about $40 including taxes and shipping. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this preview video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time when I'm back to crack the first booster pack from my Magic the Gathering Kaladesh bundle.